And he was like, yeah, he was like, you remember me from down there at New Beginnings? Yeah. No, I didn't really remember him, but I was like, yeah, I remember you. And he was like, I was cleaning out my room and I came across your number. And I'm thinking, who is Luke that I would have given my number to? Because there were very few kids at New Beginnings that I would give your number out to. Just because that wasn't the culture there. And highly likely, being a female there, they would use my number inappropriately. There was a handful of kids that, over the time I was there, I gave my phone number out to, one of which ended up getting killed, and that was the point where I was like, I'm done with that. But anyway, so Luke was like, I got my life together. He was like, I'm in school at UDC for social work. Wow. And I'm thinking, I don't really remember you, but you're calling me, and you feel like you need to share this with me. And he was like, he's working part-time in construction, and I mean, I was like, I had goosebumps. I was like, this is the most random thing that has happened to me in a long time. And now I kind of connect that back to, like, I think I'm done. I really do, because I've come to realize I'm not going to save every single one of them. And I think I started out with the mentality, like,
save them all.
Oh, Lord. And now I realize that that is good work for a lot of people to do, and to do long term. Like I said, and I love them, and I love providing opportunities, but I feel like there's something else for me.
Find yourself.
And I feel like it's hard when you're in this work with children, and you're like, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to teach anymore. I don't want, people are like, oh my God, that's blasphemy.
All is well.
That's like, you know, that's like I'm coming out of the church to be
All
like,
is well.
I think I'm done, you know? But I think that's where I went to this week, is realizing that's not the space I'm in. I don't see myself there, you know, in 10 or 20 years. And that's what's real for me. I mean, I may work with some children in other capacity, probably mostly my own and of friends and family, but just not in the way that I'm doing it now. Because beyond the fact that I see that the system that we have is not it. We sent you the link to that video by Booker T. Coleman. It is fire, that video. You have to watch it, where he breaks down education and some of the ways in which we're approaching it that are just not it for Moorish children. It's just not it, what we're doing. I mean, takes you across the African diaspora and breaks down a lot of things that are untrue, and demonstrates on the Kemetic God concept and how incorrectly Europeans understand it, and the idea of recognizing God in everything. I mean, that part right there alone, I mean, it is so amazing. So anyway, I'll say all that to say that, you know, now is really a time. I feel like the energy in the universe, whether you look at astrology, whatever you look at, the energy in the universe is really about finding your space.
Yes, ma'am.
Like I said, that call this morning, we were all kind of like, same energy. We've come out of the Aquarian age, and now is the time for you to find your divine purpose and, you know, move in the space that you're supposed to move in.
Yes, ma'am.
So, with that, I will find a reading, and I feel like maybe we'll see.
It will call to you.
So I want to not read this just because I feel like it, because it's so random and not, like from the title, is not exactly connected to what I was talking about. But when I first picked up this book, when Sika was like, oh, I'm going to call on people, I was like, oh, I need to find something to read. And it went to this page, and I was like, haha, not doing it. But I will, even though I don't know how it's connected, but maybe I'll find out as I read it. But on page 33, which is my age, it really starting on page 32, marriage instructions for man and wife from the Noble Prophet, which is, the book just fell here. And like I said at the beginning, I was like, not doing it. But we'll see what's in here. Give ear, fair daughter of love, to the instructions of prudence, and let the precepts of truth sink deep in thy heart. So shall the charms of thy mind add luster to the elegance of thy form, and thy beauty like the rose it resembleth shall retain its sweetness when its bloom is withered. In the spring of thy youth, in the morning of thy days, when the eyes of men gaze on thy with delight, and nature whispereth, and thine ear the meaning beginning of their looks, I hear with caution their seducing words, guard well thy heart, nor listen to their soft persuasions. Remember thou art made man's reasonable companion, not the slave of his passion. The end of thy being is not merely to gratify his loose desire, but to assist him in the toils of life, to soothe his heart with thy tenderness and recompense his care with soft endearments.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, I think I'll stop there.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
And I will ponder on thy meaning.
Very good.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie. You are so right. It is time for us to find our purpose and to walk that path. Absolutely. So thank you for your reading as well as your demonstration. And I'm glad that you've been watching Avatar. This is some movement. It's amazing.
It is.
She was so adamantly against Avatar. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it. It's a cartoon. It's about the four like people being earthbenders, or they're able to bend different elements of the earth. It's a very, very good cartoon. I wasn't into it at first. I saw one, I cried, and I watched the rest of it. So no, it's good. Katara is a speech that she gives. So praise the Lord. Now I'm going to begin to call up our brothers down here who have been waiting, just waiting to speak. I know I can feel their energy. It's just about to just come on over. Really? Oh, wow. Okay, well, I was hoping that. Thank you. I'm in here trying to raise them up. Right?
No, I'm enjoying this.
Come on, man. It has been a beautiful demonstration.
Yes, ma'am.
Meeting is on high. As they say, the great meeting is on. That's what it says on our Quran questionnaire. So, it is on. And we are now going to call up Brother S. Crawford Bay. Please give him your undivided attention as you have given me. Peace.
Peace.
Islam.
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 First I rise giving praise to Allah, Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
That's right.
Next I give honors to the holy and divine Prophet Noble Joe Ali, who taught us our nationality and our divine creed, and taught us to learn to love instead of hate. Next I give honors to the forerunner of the Prophet, the Honorable Marcus Lazare Garvey.
That's right.
Islam. Who taught us that up, you mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. Praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
Next, I give honors to the ancestors.
That's right.
Honors to the past and the present leaders of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Honors to the present Grand Sheikh, Brother R. Jones Bey, and his official staff. Honors to the chairwoman at the onset of the meeting for opening this beautiful meeting up. Honors to each and every one of you. Islam.
Islam.
Praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
It feels good to see you all here this holy day.
That's right.
I feel the energy in the room. I feel the vibration. I've been sitting back here taking notes, and this feels real good. It's a good energy in here. Praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
I would like to take a reading from the Divine Instructions from the Holy Prophet, page 42, chapter 35. Holy Instructions from the Prophet Religion. I'm a camelback with my brothers with this chapter. And I want to go to instruction 22 on page 43. It says, "O praise his goodness with songs of thanksgiving, and meditate in silence on the wonders of his love. Let thy heart overflow with gratitude and acknowledgement. Let the language of thy lips speak praise and adoration. Let the actions of thy life show thy love to his law." I read that particular instruction because I have to question myself. Am I giving enough praise to Allah?
Good question.
Am I singing enough songs of thanksgiving?
Good question.
Am I meditating enough?
Good question.
Because in doing these things, you start to have the connection. You start to reconnect with Allah. And I know oftentimes, in life we get caught up in the illusion. So we think that we are the flesh, but understanding who Allah is, He is the spirit. He is the highest vibration. He is love, and He is the higher self that is within. I must develop practices to stay in the higher self.
Got to.
So it's good to give Allah the praise when everything is going good.
Yes, it is.
But it's also good giving the praise when everything is not going so good.
Right.
Right? Because we're taught that out of the worst, the wise will find means of good. I remember working at McDonald's, my first job.
Big D.
I was 16 years old.
Spicy make chicken sandwich.
Yeah. I was a cashier. My manager at the time, I felt that she was riding me. She was real hard on me. And it was this one worker. She was just a beautiful soul. And she used to just clean. She was like a janitor. And she, she would come to me, we would talk. She said, I was sharing it with her, that she, the manager robbed me. She said, you're doing your work for the Lord, right? Don't worry about what are you doing it for? You're doing it for the Lord. And I could see it in her actions. She's always cleaning, and she's always doing it, but she's not doing it to please anyone around her, and she's not focused on the negative criticism that she may get. In those times when we have that negative criticism, we got to understand, why are we doing this? Because sometimes when we have something that doesn't go our way, we like to walk away or run away from it. But that's the time when you got to say, why am I doing this? What is my purpose?
Good question.
And so for me, I just think that to stay grateful, to stay in that gratitude. Thank Allah for everything. Thank Allah for these braces that I got on. Thank Allah for the shoes.
That nice suit. Come on.
Praise Allah. Praise Allah. Thank Allah for the brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
Thank Allah for having chairs. Because when you are always grateful, it keeps you in your higher self.
It does.
It doesn't give you a chance to go and to the lower. Man, why is this like that?
That's
Even
true.
and I share it with people about road rage, right? And so for me, I analyzed myself when I was younger, how I was, and I developed the point where I was just going to adapt, right? So what I would do is that I just adapt. I don't get upset. If a car cuts me off, I just slow down. Because, just think about it. You'll be up and down all day. So in life, you got to learn to adapt to whatever comes your way.
Come on.
And I've been in the car with people who have road rage, and I say, just relax. It's going to be all right. Don't allow that to take your energy. So now I'm just adjusting. You know what I mean? And that way you keep your peace. And always you're ready. Because life is unexpected. You never know what's going to occur, but everything happens for a reason.
That's right.
Right? And when we're going through times that we understand, we say, why me? Just know that it's a purpose. And going through that, Allah is trying to strengthen you and trying to test you. Trust me, I know. But I understand one thing, that sometimes we like to jump the gun.
We do.
And you must be patient.
Have to
It's
be.
not in your time. Sometimes it's my time to step out. But you got to be in tune with the Spirit. That's why meditation is important. As the Guru talked about, meditating and slowing down your breath, taking deeper breaths. You know what I mean? To get more in tune with the Spirit.
Yes, sir.
So praise Allah for the Prophet in giving me these instructions and these lessons to go within.
Yes, sir.
Because before I used to look for God in the sky.
Uh-oh.
Look for him outside of myself.
What's up
but
there?
now I know he's within.
Come on.
He's around. He's everywhere. The
That's
essence,
right.
the Spirit is everywhere.
Everywhere.
The Most High now is the vibration. I
Yes,
look at
sir.
the Most High as a location.
High vibration.
It's the highest vibration.
That's right.
Because you can't see Spirit with the human eyes. So praise Allah for the study group. Praise Allah for having this holy day.
Praise Allah.
Praise Allah for you all. And I love you all. And
Love
with
you
that, I
too.
say peace.
Peace.
Yes, he started. Praise Allah. Praise Allah for that. I heard a lot of you all kind of empathize with this road rage over here.
The road rage corner.
We might need to reflect on that. And higher that lower self, and figuring out, what are you going to give your energy to? Who's going to control that energy in you? Is it going to be you, or is it going to be that person that cut you off? Praise Allah. In every moment we are learning a lesson. I know that in Temple number 11, we had a sister who actually in Philadelphia had very, very bad road rage, and she was in the car by herself, and this person cut her off. She followed him all the way to the gas station, got out of her car, was about to get out. Someone else was behind her that came from the temple, and he got out and made sure that she didn't do that.
That's right.
it's not worth your life.
No, it's not.